He's sitting right here on the ground right now. My husband is standing in front of him.
Atlanta police said there was a shootout in front of the recording studio and a popular local rapper was killed.
So when it was time to leave Atlanta, I was ready to go. This is our house, Detroit, Michigan. We are leaving it.
You just an ungrateful human being, and ain't nothing gonna happen for you because you ungrateful and you feel like the world owe you something, and he don't. You gotta build those skills. You just gotta throw yourself in the fire sometimes.
I agree with that.
Those skills.
Sometimes I agree with that, bro. Sometimes you gotta get your leg cut.
It's a little bit on that second toe, and then that toe.
We out here in Missouri. Pandemic hit.
COVID hits, totally wipes out all of our business. Today we lost about $10,000. Country on lockdown pretty much. Everybody got to stay at home. A lot of people out of work. A lot of people can't make no money. We remodeling this Dollar General store, and I found all of these girls' driver's license and social security cards. And I know one of the girls is missing.
Yeah, that'd do something different to me.
The
police pull me over. Let me go. I got 5 acres. Like, how many niggas you gonna pull over today with 5 acres, sir?
Still treating you like that.
You a nigga.
That dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They treat you like you're a hoodlum still.
Exactly.
With everything that's going on out here, we done had our fair shake with the racism and discrimination.
How is it living in a sundown town? Like, black people can't come out at night?
Think about the history in small towns like this.
Police are slick, and they know what they're doing. And I hate to say this, but they threw him in a river alive.
Everybody should be at work, going on with their life, but instead we here demanding justice for my son.
So we really been coming from a good side with a really fan, man. Got me stacking paper all to the ceiling fan. Rolling in my big body bigger than John got it. Spent all my money on some damn property. About to ride the Oku buying the Bugatti. Around the old school stainless steel on the body, yeah. And they done hoodie real, no carbon copy. Hologram me, you can't stop he. Almighty gonna be coming up and you'll see. Next to become part of the FC, yeah. Never go by, they go turn the critical when they come to the music. And the way they get rid of do, yeah, they go against him, man, I pity the fool. Let you go and do that without pulling the tool. Doing this since the 80s, 8-time credit, baby. Yeah, my mama made me, but Cascade raised me. So elegant, 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 so elegant. Doing this since the 80s, 8-time credit, baby. Yeah, my mama made me, but Cascade raised me. So elegant, see my style, so elegant, elegant. See my style, so elegant, elegant. Yeah, my flow, so elegant, elegant. In my mind, like an elephant. See my ball, I'm measuring. I
just dropped a new CD on Spotify called All or None.
All or None by LA.
LA done hit it, man. Produced by me. You know what I'm saying? I put them out much as they come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's 10 bangers on that one.
You produce all 10?
I produced 8.
8? That's a good number.
Exactly. And my
number.
homie, shout out to Wild Bill them up in Michigan. He'll come down here with this.
Wild Bill?
Yup.
Y'all was just in Michigan. Send my boy down here with you, man.
Exactly.
Shout out to him.
He worked with a lot of cat. I think he just did something with Project Pat.
Project Pat. Hell yeah. I just seen Project Pat Vlad interview. I like his demeanor. I like how
I grew up with Pat, so I already know. 3-6.
Yeah.
I grew up with them two.
We've been to Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh man, it's your boy Sco Dollar. Out here at the photo shoot. This Gemini is about to be crazy. Make sure y'all look them up, Thrax Music.
The boy Psycho, the lyrical arsonist, also known as LA Thrax Music ENT. You know your favorite artist, producer, engineer, entrepreneur, mentor, and father. Download my music, man. You know what it is.
Man, I'm here, and I'm with TLB, man. What LA, man? One of them best producers in Atlanta right now, man. For real.
LA was like the king of studio sessions. Everybody knew that you can go to LA, to the Thrax Music Studios with an idea, and LA is either gonna put a beat on or he's gonna make you a beat from scratch that you can just like really vibe with.
From her boat to boat, from her bus to bus, from her car to car, from her truck to truck, from her van to van, from her train to train, from her airplane to airplane. This is the operation to be hunter.
We keep mixing and growing it at the lab. I'm a sign and that's a sign. We professors. We got glass and microscope to look at that shit with and scales to weigh it up on.
I know it had to be really hard on LA leaving a lot of his clients behind in Atlanta because it was really his passion. It is his passion to work on other people's projects and to bring their music to life and their ideas to life. I know it had to be hard for him to leave all of that behind. I know it was hard.
Look when you make a fast step. Look when you make a quick step. Look when you make a fast step. Watch for me.
We ended up becoming a part of one of our documentaries when this little guy broke into our car right across the street from the police station. I mean, right across the street. And next door to the bail bonds company. What are the odds?
My husband is standing in front of him.
Running up and down the streets over there. I'm part of the enforcement side of the gang unit. I go out, trying to really target gang members. Because at the end of the day, it's your community.
Hi, I'm Jamera Moore, standing outside of the Victory Outreach Church with the Emergency Crime Summit going on. I'm sitting here with Jack, and he is promoting stopping police brutality.
Welcome to TME Productions, your audio and visual production company.
When we were in Atlanta, we were shooting music videos for everybody, documentaries. We were definitely heavy in the streets, really getting it in.
We offer photography, videography, recording, engineering, production, graphic design, and CD and DVD duplication. Now available with 24-hour turnaround.
And FTW with me when I'm in the studio, they passing it to me. I can't get enough. Hope to God that they hit me. Put it on YouTube and hope the whole world feel me.
Okay, yeah, I'm about that life. I'm about to pull up right the now, girl. Yeah, bye. Okay. Do you know these motherfuckers just try to set up Hayes?
What the
Hayes just tried to set us up?
Check that shit.
Oh, yeah,
That's right.
It good?
It look good too.
Oh shit, Jam, I threw ashes on you down. Wow.
Oh, it's okay.
It ain't burning ash, you feel me?
So it's like more black in front of me, right? Because you don't gotta you can get right at the back of my head, but
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I see it, yeah.
Not all about money because we bought it. Red flag Barbie, Isaiah 8000, and Sean Deron. LA, you know we make it happen. Cause I miss Jim, and now you know I keep the cannon home. 20 weeks on riders, Alabama to Atlanta. In the fast lane, dodging haters and police scanners. There's a glimpse of my life, you should see where I be. The making of making it happen behind the scenes. There's a glimpse of my life, you should see where I be.
So when it was time to leave Atlanta, I was ready to go. Ready. We were doing very, very good in business. We had shot some, what is the thing called? Like a TV pilot for Celebrity Mamas of Atlanta. So we're working with T.I., his mom, Candy, her mom, their families. I mean, all of the biggest names, Cash Out, everybody who you can think of, we're working with them and their moms right before we leave Atlanta. So everybody's like, what are y'all doing? Why are y'all leaving? What is wrong with y'all? But we also were very aware of our environment, that recording studios were getting robbed, broke into, people were getting killed, all types of random acts of violence going on in Atlanta.
Atlanta police say there was a shootout in front of the recording studio and a popular local rapper was killed. We have confirmed with the medical examiner's office that the victim is 28-year-old Trentavious White, known as Bankroll Fresh.
We just knew it was time to go, and I, for one, and I know my husband also felt like we had reached our ceiling in Atlanta as far as how much we could grow, being that there was an influx of the same thing that we were doing at lower rates. So you got a lot of people just going to buy a camera, going to shoot videos for $50. I'm not about to compete with that. I'm not even going to do it. It's too much work when you're good at what you do.
Yeah. Shout out to the whole Michigan, because my entire family from Lansing and Detroit and Flint, Michigan and all that, they're there now.
Exactly.
Shout out to all of them. I love
Michigan is
Michigan.
their home-based state. It just need to be. They
need improvement.
Yeah, it needs some improvement. That's it, man.
Y'all know that because the water's still yellow today.
Yes.
Come on now.
You know it.
Come on now. Which is
the reason.
Going off the grid actually that idea didn't come to me until about 2018.
Today on Surviving Detroit. So this is like an update on the smell that was across Detroit a couple days ago, and it's still out here, still smelling.
With Frankenstein Laboratory, I think this chemical warfare on the floor.
This is our house, Detroit, Michigan, and we are leaving it. And we are going to leave it to become more self-sufficient and homestead and be off-grid. And we don't know exactly where we're going yet, but we are going. And it's just a matter of 3 more days before we leave here and start on our journey.
Alright, we here at the real estate office, about to pick up the check. Hopefully everything is...
Now we're just leaving. The house is sold. We go to the closing table and we didn't have anywhere to go. So we're like, all right, we just needed to make sure that this was like really real. We had never sold a house before. We're not real estate agents.
Signed? Mm-hmm. You're good. So this is your copy package. Okay. You're done, right? More coffee?
I got a beer in the fridge. Is that something?
Beer?
No, I'm not beer, man.
Everything inside of those walls we made beautiful. So it's so easy to like put your blinders on and be like, well, I'm okay. As long as I can stay into these 4 walls, my life will be fine. But you got a drug dealer living across the street. You got everybody in your business. You got people getting robbed down the road.
And the surveillance video from inside the Coney Island here at Dexter and Joy Road shows everything.
People getting shot, people getting robbed at the bus stop. It's just all types of stuff going on right outside of the house. So I'm like, you feel comfortable because you're in the house, but like I'm out here in these streets and I gotta get it in, and I watch the news, so I know what's going on around here, and this is not cool. So we were looking at all of these places. We planned on homeschooling our kids, so we wanted to make sure we were moved to a place that we wouldn't have a problem homeschooling our kids. During the research, we find out that some parts of Colorado, it's illegal to catch rainwater. Arizona and Nevada are running out of water.
This is a crisis that we haven't seen in history.
Today, the Interior Department declared a first ever Tier 2 shortage on the river that provides water for 40 million people in 7 states. Arizona will lose 21% of its water, Nevada 8%. And the government is now threatening unprecedented cuts on all the states unless they start using less water.
One by one, we just started like crossing off places. Like, okay, well, if we have a choice between these 10 places, let's do the pros and cons of each. So that's how we ended up in the middle of Missouri.
No more latest at all. I'm trying to go and shine on the fakers. They touch the damn clouds. Blow out this loud.
Let's get away over there out of space. Get out of Dodge, many moons from this place. Just me and you for a moment, what you say? There's plenty time, we can talk along the way.
And I'm feeling myself. Must be the reason I ain't killing myself. See, I got bigger dreams and bigger goals. Ain't got time for none of these assholes. I'm about to blow nothing but the best of hella drones. Don't give them everything that they asking for. But I got plenty more. But it's too much for me to show, you know. So I have to paint a picture in my words. Why I be killing this herbs. I know it sounds absurd, but what you heard.
Let's get away over there out of space. Get out of Dodge, many moons from this place. Just me and you for a moment, what you say? There's plenty time, we can talk along the way. space.
I need the mental part. It's hard. Believe me, this is not easy for us. To keep the focus strong going every day. You know how many times we just want to say F it? Oh, y'all, if y'all don't want to listen, or if y'all don't want to like feel like y'all giving me like, oh man, I feel like y'all making me feel like I ain't gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you do that, then that's what it's do to us, or something like that. So just make sure y'all stand almighty with it. As opposed, I know you've seen all that stuff. We went roll through the rocks. Yeah, you know, but we ain't getting that place. I see this is. You see this is right here? I love this part. This is that feng shui part. It's not about friends. It's not about none of that. You know what I'm saying? You just don't have to figure out how to make money. And we done went through all the paths. We done had a restaurant. I done had a stove.
I'm sitting here. I'm just sitting here banging my fist on the block, steady slanging this shit, trying to go and get it by all means. So I plant seeds just to stack them tall trees, just to stack them tall trees. I'm an all-around hustler. I try to sell.
I had all these different ventures. Why didn't we become successful in those ventures? You know what I'm saying? Because they all relied on this rent thing and lights and water bill on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Not only you just trying to pay for your business, but you gotta pay for all this too. You know what I'm saying? And you got 3 other people right here, 4 once he get here. So you got help on whatever you trying to do. Now you could be by yourself, and hopefully you think and how easy you think it's gonna be to get something done. We can't be thinking about I want to be over here and I want to be over there. You know, I wonder what they're doing. I wonder what these people doing. Who the hell are you? Think about yourself, folks.
We've been homeschooling our children since they were like in the 3rd grade. And by this time that we are looking for the land, there are about 14, 15, I'd say about 15 years old. So, you know, they didn't really make it to the end of the journey. They decided that they wanted to go back to the hood. But so that's why you're not going to see them, but you will see us schooling them throughout.
No matter what. And you got to be loyal to it no matter what. And if you don't, you just an ungrateful human being, and ain't nothing going to happen for you because you ungrateful and you feel like the world owe you something, and it don't.
Yes, we are looking at one of the first properties. It wasn't our actual first property, but it's the first property that we actually ran into someone else, like a live person who actually owned the property too. So homeboy pulled up on a 4-wheeler with 1 leg, a pistol, and a dog. Like, what are y'all doing here? I don't usually see people here. I'm really like shaking in my boots, but I'm playing it cool as hell.
Would this be the driveway?
No, that's my drive. I own this. Well, I own clear down to the end of the road.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I usually don't see people here. He gonna bite you.
So it's like it's all kind of been happening at the same time, going through this journey. But it was also a collective. Like it took taking that first step, leaving Atlanta, having the confidence to say, all right, I can make it. This is my planet. This is my earth. Anywhere I go, the world is going to take care of me. I'm going to be able to take care of myself. I had that confidence when I left Atlanta. It's like, it means something different. Yeah, the earth is going to take care of me by helping me sustain. Not that anywhere I go, people just be throwing money at me because I'm good at what I do. Now I'm learning that I want a life that doesn't require so much money. I want a life that doesn't require me to have to worry about a whole bunch of bills, or my bill going up and up and up, or food bills going up and up and up. Here.
Sorry, up here. All this
will be it. Where is the clearing?
Yeah, I don't mind this part right here, because it ain't like I'm gonna be driving through it.
Right.
My windows rolled up.
Right.
But
so all of this is the property.
Getting a little rocky right here.
Okay, we can want her to go all the way down. I wanted to go at least to a clearing. I see a little clearing here.
Yeah. But I bet. I'm looking.
It does look like it's a little more clear this way as we go down.
Don't think yet. Don't think hard. Don't think negative. Just look at it. That was thick.
It's a little bit scary. It's on dirt roads. We had to drive through like a little river, like literally like on the rocks to get to the property. So we're like, all right, this what we want? Is this what we're gonna do? We got this $30,000. What are we going to do? How are we going to play this out? What are we going to do with this, like, just raw land?
By this time, we're making money with Hockey TV. We're engineering and troubleshooting the setup for hockey games all across the country.
Okay, all 3 cameras. Should be 3 laptops. Should be everything in there.
Just trying to go and get away from here. We're trying to go and shake the fear and make it all disappear. We're just trying to go and get away from here. We're trying to go and shake the fear and make it all disappear. Like a magician, they hoping and wishing. Take me away and be in my position, but no way will I fall, never will I let them break me. They already know LA done, hooded niggas stay on the road. Never stand still, they don't pay the bills, gotta keep it real. More than true.
Hey. Hello, little cows. The big cows, mama cow. Hello, cows. Baby cow. Hi. Hey, baby. Moo. Milk. Oh, I said milk and they got up. They don't like that word. Milk. They like them damn humans always drinking our milk. I don't want your milk. I was just playing. I'm sorry. I promise I don't want your milk. This what we want? Is this what we're gonna do? We got this $30,000. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna play this out? What are we gonna do with this, like, this raw land, you know? So we go to the closing table. We buy the land. They were asking $12,000, $12,500 for it. We paid cash. We got the land, and we did have to do an inspection on the land, which we were not prepared for, because we're like, how do you inspect land?
Put head wraps with mosquitoes, you know what I'm saying? Cover that up. Stop bleeding. Stop bleeding from major wounds. So got the whole pack. Machete pack somewhere, you know, got the light, small knife, big knife, hatchet, rope, knife sharpener. And I got the big boy. Jason Voorhees. You know, I remember that. Stave kit, another one.
I know how to inspect a house because I just went through that process, but how do you inspect land? So the way you inspect land is you go out there and you see what's going on. For us, we need the land to build on. So we need to make sure that it's buildable. If we were buying it, just say for farmland, and we would need to inspect it to test the soil, test the well water, whatever was there, but nothing was there. So no well water. So we go out there, we do the land inspection, we buy the property, we start clearing the land. We are going to close on our land like right now. We are 3 minutes away. Hey, big boy. Hey, big boy. You got some acres, man. You got some acres. I know this is a fine time to ask, but mineral rights, what does all that mean? And do we have them?
We don't have really minerals down here. We have rocks.
Okay.
Those are the minerals.
I mean, just in case I strike gold, can I have it?
Sure, don't tell nobody.
Okay.
Because you were concerned about the restrictions.
Yes, very.
She's my eyes.
Yes.
Anyway, that's the section that they did away with on the restrictions.
Way out, way out, way out. Hey, hey. I be steady thugging all day, out there. I be trying to find a way out, way out, way out. You know, way out, way out, way out. From the hood to the woods, no, we steady pursue it. Had to get up out of hell just so we can live through it. Yeah, we different now. Got a whole new mind frame, instrumental now. Everything we own, no more pulling the rentals out. Straight up off the dome, no more using the pencils now. No more eating cousins on red beans and lentils now. We don't believe in nothing. If we do that, man, we seen it now. Yeah, we been reborn. Live my life as a child, wow. Yeah, we still thugging, ain't nothing gon' change that. Had to switch my financial status to rearrange that. My whole entire state and where I'm staying at.
Read everything that you putting in your body or on your body. If it got ingredients, read it. If it don't get it. We're about to get going on this material here for our outhouse, which is coming along just beautifully. Papa had a great idea of expanding it, so we doubled the size. Today we get to work on the outhouse, which will be the first real structure that we build on the land. So we're working on that, getting that going. And I don't know, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really like off-grid-ish. I am not even gonna lie. One of our first nights that we were able to like start a big fire from all the trees and the leaves and everything that we had cut down and cleared out, I straight up thought LA was going to burn the land down. Like, we don't even have a house here, but they do not call him the lyrical arsonist for nothing, okay? Let me tell you, this was like a kid in a candy store. He was lighting fires left and right all night. We didn't have electricity out there. Yeah, we were totally off the grid, but let me tell you, we had light. I am super excited because tomorrow we have the bulldozer coming to help clear the land. Like, we did a lot of cutting down of the trees, but it left a whole lot of stumps. And we went to like try to get the stumps ground, and it was just going to be too much work. So we decided on the bulldozer to kind of help level the land out where we're going to be putting the container home. So they'll be here in the morning. He wants to know, did we want any more dirt pushed down from up here? I do want him to kind of smooth out, right? So, but could we use that dirt to level that, or do you want him to push it all down the hill? That's 40? So maybe we should we move over a little bit more? Maybe. Yeah, we were trying to center it within the trees. Come that way.
It's that well water, man.
Now we can get to a point where you know, maybe we get some good gigs or whatever, we could dig a well.
Family doing well?
Yeah, everybody's still breathing.
Are they in school and stuff, or yourself?
Well, we homeschooling, but they're actually done with all of the regular curriculum.
Yeah.
They just can't take any tests until they're 18, but...
How is there accreditation with that? Did you have to get a form or something to pay?
Well, when we were in Atlanta, we just took them out of the school system, so we had to write a letter to the Department of Education stating that we're going to be responsible for their education. And that's all we needed. Because if you don't do that, they're going to be signed up for school, and then as soon as they don't go, then you're delinquent and going to jail or whatever. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
You know what we live. People chopper stand on top of the hill. You can go call your boy. You know what we are. Go burn the noise. Brain know we some God. Every day do the same thing. Ride, nigga, bang, tang. Tryna go and make a chain, man. Everything seem the same, man. Tryna go and get it all, dog. No hard, never saw. My mind now come, gon' shine that, turn that heat, I'ma burn it up. Turn that heat up front of my speakers, just believe I'ma turn it up. Y'all nigga know how we go get it. Ain't got time for fucking with us. We bang, bang, everything and everything. Let it all, we set it all. Everyone know who we are. Real, man.
We stayed in a camper using a generator for energy, loud generator in the middle of nowhere, dark, using the bathroom outside, because I was willing to go through the trenches. I was willing to let go of that nice fancy house or fancy whatever I had. I was like, you know what? Whatever I got to do and go through to get to this next point, if I got to live under the bridge, in the car, on the car, under the car, you got to get to that point. But you don't get there until you're fed up, until you got that fire in you where it's like, nothing is going to stop me. No situation is going to stop me. It may detour me, but I'm not stopping. We can't even get anywhere. We can't even leave right now. We can't even drive around it. We can't drive up our hill.
I have literally done all that I can mechanically do with a trailer in the truck. 100%.
It's all for you there, man.
It wouldn't pull it anymore. You saw me. It wouldn't pull it.
Because you had got stuck in that one spot. But if you
Hey, easy now. Easy now. I moved around and I'm harder on my truck than what I should have been. So I'm done going on.
Yeah, we still beating down the block, riding somewhere you are not. Around here they don't call it Popeye or Jesus or astronaut. Well, let me see what you got. It's either hitting or a drop, deal or no deal. One monkey don't stop. No shows around here. My hair thicker than the plot. The rabbit hole gets deep. Be aware of buckshots. Zilly is 6 feet. That's laying laterally. Everything that matters to me. I got it out the city, out the mud. I had to switch it up. Cause once your heart go cold, it makes it so hard to show love. Step back, look at who I become. Fast forward, what is it that I want? They hands out my pocket, these shackles off our feet. I need some mental clarity, get my life off repeat. Seems like all the dues I paid, I don't have the receipts. Military, baby, should I stay overseas? Meditate and breathe in, breathe out disease. I need that raw honey buzz and I'm a busy bee. So don't play with me, I burn bridges, get your 3rd degree. It ain't no turning back, just memories, remember G.
All my people said it perfect. Had to leave it wasn't worth it. Then we got instead of serving. To go and make our life perfect. Had to go and lead the A. To go and find a better way. And we making money every day. So believe we won't lose, don't lose.
I was very confident leaving Atlanta because we have our own business. We can take our business, our equipment, go wherever we want to go and be fine. We know how to make money, right? Fast forward, we go from Atlanta to New York, to Canada, back to New York, Michigan. We make it to Missouri, we just about spend out all of our money, let's say less $4,000 or $5,000, and now there's COVID. So this $13,000 contract that we got next month, say goodbye.
We out there in Missouri. Pandemic hit.
COVID hits, totally wipes out all of our business. I mean, all of the contracts that we had, all of the live events that we were doing, everything just totally gone in like one day. Today, we lost about $10,000 in contracts because of the coronavirus. The first contract, we had a volleyball game to do this weekend. We were supposed to set up today at 12:30, and we got a call or text. They woke me up like 12:30 as soon as they got the messages, and they're like, "Mommy, they have canceled our stuff." So, you know, I haven't been asleep since. I just kind of stayed up, started looking for other work, because we're out here, we done paid for this hotel, and we're supposed to be working, and then they just canceled it. We can't get our money back from the hotel. So as the day progresses, I'm like, all right, I hope they don't cancel our hockey. That's what I'm thinking in my head, but I ain't say it out loud. And then we get an email from hockey. Due to growing concern about coronavirus, USA Hockey has decided to cancel the national championships. All divisions have been canceled, including high school nationals and a disabled festival. There is no longer requirement for Hockey TV to broadcast these events. We thank you for your understanding. You can find more information, blah, blah, blah. So, canceled, nice big bold letters. Well, not nice, actually very rude. But it's canceled. We are out here doing our best to make money so that we can build this homestead the way that we planned on building it. We need still to buy 2 more containers. We got to get the crane to get the containers lifted on the foundation. We want to dig a well. It's going to be quite a few $1,000s. And we got to get our solar panels. So we got a lot of work to do. And honestly, these 2 gigs that we just got canceled from today would have taken care of to pay for it.
So I'm reminding you, we're making bread from filming, hockey, you know what I'm saying?
That's how y'all making y'all money off the filming at this moment.
We're making bread out from that, you know what I'm saying?
Wait to get paid for what I love.
So, pandemic hit, shut everything down. Dang. Okay, so we're going to figure out what we're going to do. We're going online, we're searching, we're looking for gigs that, when we pick it, that joint got to be right.
He tall enough though, he should be able to do it.
I got my back against the wall, just trying to live with my family and my dogs at the same time, but they can't be with me here at all. I'm trying to go and live life differently, but at the same time, I'm trying to make it all discipline. Real. I just try to go and get away from here.
Y'all got the benefits, or y'all got the forget the word I'm looking for, but y'all got the back. Y'all got the shit to be skinny shots.
Exactly.
Credentials. Get yourself together, Maurice Everett.
Get your credentials.
Get your credentials right. Go ahead.
Skill builder. But
skill builder.
So I'm a handyman myself still. I rebuilt the house. I handyman. Dollar General popped up really good, right?
Been doing this since a child. Got 100 million styles. Everybody they know. See her with a smile, she been on the black and miles to everybody they know. Been doing this since a child, got 100 million styles to everybody they know. See her with a smile, she been on the black and miles to everybody they know. I'm LA, but I'm still psycho. Remember back in the day, go on the mic folk. Hey, me and my clique, we were the but we grew up and we had to split, you know. We steady on the hustle, using our brain and our muscle, no struggle. We gone, we make it through this bullshit. But still almighty man, still sense.
In Virginia, on our way to work, we're on our last day, getting these coins so we can build this home. And what are we doing now? Retail merchandising. This is our first time doing it, and of course they want to hire us on permanently, but that ain't happening because we move around a little bit too much.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi says regardless of who's nominated, she doesn't waver from a critical goal.
Our responsibility is to win the House.
Democrats picked up 42 seats in the midterm election, and many of those lawmakers won in districts that supported President Trump. Pelosi says the presidential campaign will have to sort itself out, but for her members, the message is clear.
Our gospel is one of unity.
I'm on a whole nother level. Best believe I shook hands with the devil. Well, I'm in another space and time. Literally know I'm living in my mind. Well, and we made a deal with him to leave me alone. He won't get killed. Almighty over here, we don't give a about how they live, nigga. We just tryna get up in the mountains, in the fields. We out here making deal, mercenary. Never scary, never worried. Niggas getting buried if they try to test me. Nigga know I keep that vest on my chest for protection in case they won't try to flex. Nigga, I got that mechanic, nigga. No, I go back. If he bringing the motherfucking panic, the damage.
Technically, it's still supposed to be working, but the guy who's checking us off has been around people infected with coronavirus, so me and Daddy are about to check out. We actually are on the clock. We ain't going back into that store because coronavirus is flying around. So I'm just waiting on the coronavirus to exit the building, then I'm gonna go in there and let her know. By the way, we off the clock. Like, we done for the day. I'm not. The virus can stay. It can live for like seven hours.
Spray it on me.
Most party styles are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license.
Spray your eyes.
I'm trying to get in my hair.
WJIL and WJVO HD3 Jacksonville.
Yeah, we protected.
Sanitizer.
Right. Yeah, that dude tripping. He just going from store to store. You know what I'm saying? This ain't right. Especially if you know. You know what I'm saying? You trying to shush her, talking about shh, shh, shh. Hey, no. Put that on the loudspeaker. This is our home site. There's our first container that we've had delivered. It's going to sit right here. It's about getting creative and finding your way out. Everybody's way out is not the same. Everybody is not on the same path. I'm not here to judge anybody or tell anybody, oh, well, you need to do this and you need. No, this is about sharing our way out, my way out. This is what worked for me. This is what worked for my family. This is how I jumped off of the slave ship. This is how I got out of the concrete jungle and got my family out the mud. But I had to want it. Luckily, I had a partner and a husband who loves me very much, even though he knows and thinks I'm crazy. He still has stuck by my side this whole time and helped, even when he didn't see my vision. So I'm appreciative of that. But whatever you got to do with whoever's in your life, you have to make that decision to say, I'm tired. Grand Rising. See that sunrise in the back there. It's going to be a beautiful morning, a beautiful day. And so far, this is going to be our last day of work that we done found, at least for another week. So I don't know which direction we're going to, but now we on our way to DG. I don't know if you can see back there, but the gas prices are low. It's like $1.99, which is still a little bit high for here. But yeah, we about to go.
We talk about how New Jersey has the second highest number of confirmed cases, second only to New York at just under 7,000. But we really don't know how many cases that they really have until you do more testing. And when it comes to testing first responders and healthcare workers, that is very key as well, because we've been hearing through all of our reporting that these are folks who are on the front lines of being exposed to the virus, and they're concerned about spreading it further. Jim?
Yeah, that's the thing. We always hear that from the experts. That headline number there, 82,000, likely understates the actual number of infections because testing not widely available. Athena Jones, thanks very much. Help is on the way.
So I had a steel mover fall on my toes last night. Now I got some steel toe boots. I learned the hard way. Don't be like me.
Help rebuild our stores, you know what I'm saying? We pay for, you know, for your room, board, you know, miles, you know, gas,
everything.
Whatever is that. You know what I'm saying? Who can turn that down, or, you know what I'm saying?
Especially if that's what you do.
Exactly. You work with your hand, and the money was right, you know what I'm saying? We was making $2,000 a week a piece. Me and Miss G doing hot dog, we like, shoot, we gonna do this together for a couple months, stack up a couple bands real fast.
Wife.
Exactly.
Come in real quick.
So we got 6 months. We won't stack there like 30 G.
We are usually not the type to worry about like catching the cold or the flu because we are pretty healthy. We exercise, we eat pretty healthy aside from the vegan junk that we eat, but we have our kids at the hotel while we're working. So we don't want to bring back COVID to the hotel and I have an infant in the hotel room. So we still got to be like extra cautious just to make sure that we're not bringing anything home.
I gotta get.
Here we go with that.
Are about to leave Gering, Nebraska. Nebraska was so beautiful, and you can drive like 75 miles per hour on the expressway, so you can do 85 easy. So you know, now we're working for Driveline, and today was supposed to be our day off. We had to go in today, finish up a store out here.
March 21st, 2020 was a day to remember. It's like the country officially went on lockdown. So while we were at work, they passed out these little forms for us to keep in our car because we are officially essential workers. We are artists, producers, business owners turn essential workers driving around the country remodeling Dollar General stores. Oh my gosh.
But it's too much for me to show, you know. So I have to paint a picture in my words. Why I be killing this herbs. I know it sounds absurd. But what you heard?
Let's get away over there out of space. Get out of Dodge, many miles from this place. Just me and you for a moment. What you say? There's plenty time we can talk along the way.
We have made it safely to Las Vegas, Nevada. We are about to remodel a Lowe's home improvement store, and we'll be here for about 4 more days. Then we'll be headed back to Minnesota to do another Dollar General. So we out here getting it in. It's definitely taking us away from the homestead because we have to get this money right now. in order to have a place to stay. So. Yes, we are in Vegas, baby, and it's my birthday. But guess what? We got the kids with us. We are working like some Hebrew slaves, and we don't have time to enjoy Vegas, not 1 second. And we experienced a little earthquake while we were here, so we trying to get in and out ASAP. You hear me?
I should have it down.
We are here in Duluth, Minnesota, and this is where they have like a monument in honor of Mr. Clayton, Mr. Jackson, and Mr. McGee. On June 15, 1920, following the alleged rape of a young woman, Duluth police locked up a number of men who worked for a traveling circus. That evening, thousands of Duluthians gathered outside the city jail. The police were under orders not to shoot, and they obeyed. With timbers and rails as battering rams, the mob broke down the doors of the jail and staged a trial of 6 of the men. They convicted Elias Clayton, Elmer Jackson, and Isaac McGee, who had been held as a witness. The crowd dragged the young men about a block, beat them as viciously as you could imagine, and hang them from a light pole that stood diagonally across the street from where you are now. Some brave people spoke out in protest, but they were few against thousands. One man took a photograph that was later distributed as postcards. This memorial is dedicated to the memories of the murder here and everywhere. Trying to find a way to unleash the grave. Trying to change the chapter, gonna turn the page. But I'm coming back. Like the sun in the sky, man, I'm coming back. Yeah, they wonder that. How LA done hooded. People striking like a thundercat. They wanna know. Why? We all gotta go. Why? Guns down. I'm trying to find a way to unleash the rage. I'm trying to change the chapter, go and turn the page. Why? Do it feel like somebody gotta die? I'm trying to find a way to unleash the rage. I'm trying to change the chapter, go and turn the page. Why? Opportunity to change our way of life. Yes, we could keep remodeling these Dollar Generals. We could say, all right, we off in November. We already put it in our head. We're going to work through November. So we'll be like, all right, we off in November. And then we can either go back out on the road come January, February, or we can just flip our house. And what it'll take us 4 or 5 months to physically, you know what I'm saying, going to all these places, wear and tear on the car, blah, blah, blah. We can make that same amount of money out of flipping the house. Being in one spot. So I'm just saying, like, when you see that show, when you see them shows, just like how we just seen them dancers. They professional dancers. But they know they can't dance all their life. So they had to get into something else. And because we already been in it, it didn't really 100% feel like it because we actually bought the house to live in. But we still flipped it in the end. But now if we change our job descriptions as Dollar General, apparently we are like #1 right now as far as finishing ahead of time and stuff. It's a beautiful sunset too. I wish y'all could see it. See how pretty that is? But yeah, we out here. DG getting it in. This is all we can do right now. Country on lockdown pretty much. Everybody got to stay at home. A lot of people out of work. A lot of people can't make no money.
Instead of Dollar General remodelers or just video producers, we can be house flippers. It's not like it's not enough houses out here. It's not like it's not always going to be real estate popping up and people buying it. You know what I'm saying? So it's still one of those foolproof things that I feel like we just need to get into.
Once it does pop, if there isn't a proper hinge in the you know, the quarter area of the trunk, when it pops, it wants to find the trunk again, so it'll do what's called barber chair, and where the top will kick back and the thing, it'll just fold over and then come out. So pops. So if you're behind it and you're doing that, you're gone.
I'm surprised he survived. That's what
Right.
It has everything we need in the room to get all of our ideas out. So that's what we're headed right now. We need to fill this up with stuff. Cleaning stuff. You can buy cleaning stuff from us. You know what I'm saying? This place might cost us like, that's another door right there. This place might cost us like $900 a month. To $1,000. So throw that.
They're taking possession.
Okay.
In order to pay the first month's rent and the security deposit when you take possession.
Do you want two separate checks or does it matter? That's fine.
One is fine.
Okay, and all this is just legal garbage that we don't need to change.
Oh my gosh.
Town smaller than your town. I got a bigger bucking bass on my wall. I got a little more kick in my draw. Y'all, I got a little more spit in the jaw. My truck's louder than your truck, and my collar's a little more blue. You might think that you're a redneck, but I'm a rednecker than you. I'm rednecker than you.
We actually met Sabrina and Zach through Marketplace, like buying a desk for our new studio. And turns out they just happen to be like totally awesome people.
We can make it. We can
No, don't do it. I want to get out. Get out. I'm scared. Oh, he is tripping. Oh my gosh, you are tripping. No! Oh my gosh.
Nah, we better not.
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus, for speaking to him.
Came out, brought some like pallets to the land.
It's gonna take 2 people.
Okay.
But
Look at the stick bug.
where? Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Our first shot at catching rainwater. It was kind of untraditional, but they were like down for it. They came out, and just really helped us kind of get acclimated with the land, walked around.
I should know this, but we from the city.
Okay. You just, take it like this.
I kind of seen that. Yeah.
Do it one more time.
So you, and then grab the one that's not got the end.
Okay.
Now put the top end through your circle.
Let me do it from this.
Yep. Now grab the top and pull it through.
Yeah.
Pull tight.
Yeah. Hey, hangman.
Watch your face.
Sabrina ended up with quite a few like ticks and chiggers that are very common out here. So she had those all over. I ended up getting her some sweatpants so she could change out all of that. But yeah, they were definitely pretty cool people.
How do we make money off the grid? In a trap? I hear all the gunfire. See the guns.
Everything was going pretty good until my husband almost cut his toe off with a chainsaw. Other than that, I mean, it was pretty good. So we did have, one little emergency.
Man, you gotta build those skills. You just gotta throw yourself in the fire sometimes.
I agree with that.
Those skills.
Sometimes I agree with that, bro. Sometimes you gotta get your leg cut to know how to walk on it.
Exactly, man.
So it's a little bit on that second toe, and then that toe.
Okay. Well, it's not bleeding too bad. So
I saved it. Once it hit it, I was threw that thing up.
Now, were you with a company doing this, or were you just at home?
Oh, just
Yeah, just like on a property.
We did have one little emergency where my husband was cutting some trees down with a chainsaw. He didn't have steel-toe boots on, which is imperative if you're going to be developing land. Make sure you get you some steel-toe boots. We learned this the hard way. But he had on some nice little Nikes. Chainsaw. He's trying to cut the tree down. I don't even know if he ever cut the tree down, but he definitely got his toe.
Hurt me more emotionally than
We learning a lot of things the hard way. We moved from Detroit, so yeah, we never had to really use a chainsaw out there.
I think that's my shoe saved that saved it though.
Yeah. Baby. My baby, always my baby. Right, I'm like, you pretty much need like a whole steel toe suit. Like, because what if it hit your leg?
Yeah, I mean, that's the type of stuff I'm thinking about. I wasn't thinking about
the toe, right.
I'm thinking about
right.
everything. But is it down? The weight of it brought it down.
I do so many of them because I never can get them to look good or come back together perfect. You know what I mean?
Well, you got a job ahead of you because it's a chainsaw. So who could fix a chainsaw?
Nobody, but still, it just drives you insane because you want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Watch those marshmallows. Okay. You got this, baby.
Okay, so we're gonna hang tight for 10 minutes just to make sure you don't have any reaction to a shot because any shot we give, you can't have a reaction to. It is an antibiotic. We'll get you covered there on your foot. We'll get you out here, okay?
So what kind of reaction should, like sweating
If you
or?
develop any itching, develop any rash, feel short breath or anything, just holler at me. It's very rare, but it can happen.
I'm pretty, my body's strong.
Strong like a bull.
It take a lot.
Great, baby. Got the Chinese rice for dinner. So we're rushing to the hospital, make sure he doesn't die, pass out, lose his toe, any of the above. And everything is fine. His toe is still there. You know, it's just been like a mixture of emotions, just from finding the land to clearing it out, creating a space for us to live on, and then
If you think you got some county line credit cause you're owed a dirt road or two, got a mossy old cat on top of your head and a southern pride tattoo. Yeah, you might have drank a little grain alcohol or hauled in a little hay. And if you think your boots got more dirt than mine, I got one thing to say. My town's smaller than your town. I got a bigger bucking bass on my wall. I got a little more kick in my draw, y'all. I got a little more spit in my jaw. My truck's louder than your truck, and my collar's a little more blue. You might think that you're a redneck, but I'm a rednecker than you. I'm rednecker than you. I got a car parked in the front yard with a floorboard full of Slim Jims. I piss where I want to, and I fish where I swim. Yeah, you might have think you got it on the tailgate, killed a copperhead a time or two. Buddy, if you're thinking you're a better beer drinker, buddy, I got news for you. My town's smaller than your town. I got a bigger bucking bass on my wall. I got a little more kick in my draw, y'all. I got a little more spit in my jaw. My truck's louder than your truck.
I mean, the house, the land is still the top priority because that is what we've already started and the plan that's actually going to put us in a place where we don't have to make monthly payments on it.
You know, so I'm saying we get this house that we gonna flip. In the meantime, we getting stuff done on our land. We get the house up on the foundation. We get the well dug, or we get the septic tank done, or whatever it is, you know, whatever little pieces we can get in the process. I want to get back to life and chilling out and the music and making music and just waking up not having nothing to do and nowhere to go. Having to do that. I'm ready to get to that. And with the money we got right now, we could just do that. We could pay for a lot of stuff to make us more comfortable on our land right now. So it's really up to you on the timing. We already have these jobs lined up where we know what we're going to be bringing in within the next couple of months. So either you can put it in your head and say, all right, I'm going to be working till November anyway. So by December, I need to be back in the studio. How can I make that happen? I need to be a little bit more at peace, rest, whatever it is. We know what we're going to make between now and then. We know the least amount that we're going to make between now and then. So write that number down. 25,000. We got 25,000. So it's a matter of where to put the money when. If we get a house and flip it, you got people that's out there, they trying to flip 4 and 5 houses a month. I ain't saying we gotta do it like that. But I feel like if we chase that more than Dollar General, it'll be better on us, even if we hired contractors to come out and do some of the nasty work we can't do. That it'll just turn out better for us. It'll be less physical demanding, and a nice size return. So I mean, we looked on the map. I mean, we need to look on the map. You need to look on the map, because I pretty much know where all the states sit. And if you know, we seen that house that was 10, that's in Illinois, which is still gonna be kind of cold. So yeah, you got people that live out in the cold because they like to live out in the cold. It's still gonna be houses sold in the cold. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Now it's just, where do we want to start? And just because we start somewhere, we don't have to stay there.
I guess I'm trying to get back to my music too. All right, stop one time. Stop. You need a website of yourself.
Yeah. What is it? Is that graphics?
Graphics, yeah. Just
your CD cover.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna take do a photo shoot before your CD cover, but
the CD cover's not gonna have my face.
It's not gonna have your face on it.
Something
else, some abstract.
Something.
It's really just for your own personal, for the social media page.
Yeah. And he said, yeah, I just talked to Montgomery today. He said, yeah, tell your buddy I'm going to feature him. And I went, whoa. And of course, I had to wait months later for it to come out,
right.
The magazine to come out, because they print them way in advance. And I think I found out in December, and this was May that it came out. And he told me, he says, you won't be the first to see it either. And he was right. A friend of mine called me up, hey, man. Because back then you had a subscription. Mm-hmm. Everybody had subscriptions to magazines.
Right.
A friend of mine called me up and said, man, I just saw you in Guitar Player magazine. And I said, read what it says. And he read it to me over the phone.
Oh, man. Like, I'm getting chills like I was there at that moment.
of it. Yeah. There it goes. Yeah, if you touch this to the metal, ow, that's hot. I'm acting dumb.
Okay, when I was in the truck, I had to make sure, I should have, I didn't know how much taxes were going to be. But no matter what, it was a good jump.
Yeah, it
so
was good
that's
for
the
us.
that's the shit.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's gonna be a good jump when it's time to jump. I like coming out here. Don't give, and I understand. I feel like it's. I don't want to say I feel like it's more money in the city because it depends on what city we go to.
Yeah, and the fact that us working together, especially, but even a one-person gig.
Yeah,
you know
but we'll be able to tackle the big jobs.
Right.
Because that's the point. If you can't do the big jobs, you can't get big money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's 4 of us. You know what I'm saying? At least 3 most of the time. And so, man, we out there 6 months strong, man. But remind Dollar General's what kind of, they're a corporate company. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's happening. And they still treating you like that.
You're a nigga.
That dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They treat you like you're a hoodlum still.
Exactly. And it's on so long. I'm as a business owner.
I don't care how much money you give me.
Exactly.
I might need to be here now, but I don't have to be.
Exactly.
I own 5 acres of land, my boy.
You don't even know.
Yeah.
What is our first thought is we in the hood. Right outside of a nice little city. The city it's like a block, 2 blocks away. You know, it don't start looking like this for like 2-3 blocks. Damn, it look like that.
Start looking like a little bit of Afghanistan, a little bit of little Detroit.
Okay, well, I just thought this person was a random person walking, but at least he's working.
He's going to leave.
Okay, he's fixing some stuff. All right. The house right across the street is still abandoned. Yeah. So what did that guy just walk by?
They be hearing footsteps.
But what did he say happened?
Somebody killed themselves.
In this house? Yeah, we don't even need to go in. We could still meet the guy, but... So we looking. We're being real strategic because we coming up on this 6-month mark and we realizing that we ain't really cut out for this job stuff. The people that's so-called over us, these supervisors, they talk to us like we crazy. They want to yell at you. They want to play with you.
You want to take my flashlight?
I'm coming behind you.
See some poopers. They look bigger though. Hello. How's your foot? I see wood, some nails.
Alright, I'm in East Indiana and we remodeling this Dollar General store. And we've been taking totes in and I found a tote that had a Dollar General bag with all of these girls' driver's license and social security cards like wrapped up in this bag. And I know one of the girls is missing. So I'm waiting on the police to get here.
So Sierra immediately knew something was wrong when Ayana called to say she hadn't heard from their mom in several hours. Sierra tracked their mom's phone to an address they know all too well, her ex-boyfriend's. So Ayana rushed over with Sierra on the line.
Once my sister was able to get there, that's when we had seen her car. And my sister, tried to ask him questions and not giving her a clear exact story as to like where our mom was. So that's when my sister filed a police report.
Chanel's family says by the time authorities arrived at her ex's home, there was no trace of Chanel.
Me and my husband knew it's time to go. This ain't gonna work anymore. We got our money. Now everybody that's out here working and playing around and got to deal with these people talking to them any kind of way is because their bank account is looking like E. It's because every time they get their check, it's gone. So they're forced to be here.
So we are out here in Illinois looking at an investment property, seeing if this might be the one.
They the 30-30 club.
Cause they don't pay for everything.
Yeah.
All we was doing was stacking bread.
Y'all ain't had to pay for food, hotel, gas. Nigga, I ain't gonna find these jobs.
Man, research. Do your research.
There you go. That's the best answer you get. And have the credentials, my brother. Have the credentials.
What's up?
Have the credentials, my brother. Have the credentials.
Okay, so we are at the title company, ready to close. We just saw the seller, but we haven't officially met him yet. So this is what it's like closing during the pandemic, closing during COVID. Like, we're not even able to be at the same table at the same time right now. So they're doing his closing first, all his paperwork, and then they're gonna call us to do our paperwork.
Okay, I can officially give you these. Congratulations. Yay.
Key to my heart.
And these are all of your copies of the documents that you signed today.
Thank you.
How old are you?
Say 2.
How old are you, big boy?
Number 2. Say number 2.
How old are you, big boy?
Number 2.
Me too? You too?
I'm 2.
Big boy.
I'm 2.
We ended up buying the house cash for about $15,000. They were asking $20,000, but we've learned when you have cash, you can negotiate a lot better in your favor. So we bought the house for $15,000 and we immediately started tearing it apart.
Wealth. My idea of wealth is health first, because without health, you can't experience wealth. So a healthy mind, a healthy emotional and mental state, knowing how to deal with everyday life without it dealing with you, without it breaking you down. That's wealthy. That's wealthy.
been saving the best for last. The toilet has to be removed. Oh God.
You have to bleach your hand out to.
Oh, I was actually supposed to pour some bleach in here. That's what I bought it for.
Oh no.
Please. Jehovah. Jesus. Oh, please don't let them come out. Oh, my fingers exposed. Gosh, why is this taking forever?
It's like just waiting. Oh gosh.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. We had to put about $20,000 worth of work in the house. It was nasty. It was moldy. We had to redo the floor in the bathroom and part of the kitchen.
Oh, this is gross.
Pets had urinated on the floors. I mean, it was a mess. It was a mess. It was actually worse than Detroit, if you can believe it. But we did that. We did that. Oh no.
Cheese, cheese, butter, sugar, cheese, chicken, usher, cheers.
Yeah, we been reborn. Live my life as a child wild. Yeah, we still thuggin', ain't nothing gon' change that. Had to switch my financial status to rearrange that. My whole entire state and where I'm staying at. Way out, way out. Nah, ayy. I be steady thuggin' all day out, day out. I be out here trying to find a way out, way out, way out, way out, way out, way out, way out. Hey, I be steady thuggin' all day out, day out. I be out here trying to find a way out, way out, way out. Find a way out, way out, way out. Hey, and still searching, we out here still working. We done got so far, we gon' make it, that's for certain. Keep on kicking these flows and shows till they close the curtains. And keep a cake for the day that we have to start murking. LA done hooded, don't wanna have to start hurting people's feelings, but I will spill it if they mouths twerking, talking shit. Bringing jive, we gon' change people's lives. I can strap all the time, somewhere in camouflage, plotting and lurking, planting and planning. And you know we can stand it when I pull up, like they go flag 'em all over the planet. Find a way out, way out. Ayy, I be steady thuggin' all day out, day out. I be out here trying to find a way out, way out, way out, way out, way out, way out, way out.
I mean, when we did the walkthrough, I kind of knew that it was going to have some mold, but we really didn't know the extent of the mold in the house. The land is just kind of growing into a jungle because we're like 6 hours away from it. So we only get to go to the land once or twice, every couple months. So I feel like we're getting off track a little bit when it comes to the homestead.
Cause I got you. Booty, booty.
I got you. I got you.
Now we have created this paradise of a home in a great neighborhood. There's a nice lake down the road. I mean, a few minutes away. It's a beautiful, beautiful home. And now everybody's comfortable.
Cause you know the going so crazy. Ain't really got time for the fugazi. Got me up in the middle of the week, in the middle of the night, man, steady creeping. Gotta go up and up, steady getting money. Life too slow, man, and fast at the same time. Got me running like the runner, man. Every day keep a cut ahead, know I stay flooded, man. Nigga, L.A. hooded nigga, draw my name in the sand. Everybody love him, hate him, wanna go and be him at the same time. No, I ain't playing. When it comes to getting their bread, chasing their dreams, whatever that means. Got the pedal to the floor, man, the light green. See how my story goes. Got my pedal to the floor. We out here on the road.
Hot, better bring you sunblock because I'm beaming something serious. Make you dry and delirious. Cotton at the mouth, especially in the South. Known for causing wars and burning them to the floor. Yeah, they tell stories about him, but they don't really know about him. Just know he for bringing life, but the same he'll sacrifice anyone going breaking the rules for living. Back to the universe, said you will be forgiven. Hey, yeah, you see him mostly every day. If it wasn't for these clouds in the way, hater blocking on my shine, but no way to stop in mine. He return all the time.
You know what's gonna be your best friend? YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah, I already have.
Oh
Yeah. We built the whole house off YouTube.
Yeah, see, there you go. YouTube is your best friend with any of this.
It's ready. You can, yep.
That pin in right there like that. That's upside down. You turn it around here.
Yeah, the
Ready.
pins will be a little bit tough at first.
Yeah.
That's with any build.
Brand new gun.
So
brand
yeah,
new.
it's brand.
Yep.
It's brand.
I understand.
So, you know, what do you call it? Anderson lowers for all of my AR builds. This is an Anderson. You know, I mean, the lower receiver. The only time you're getting extra features is whenever you're getting those set screws that kind of hold the rifle together a little bit better. Like the Arrow Precision, the new ones, they have set screws in them to where they sit. They kind of clamp onto the rifle. There's barely any wiggle in it.
When I really look back on how much LA has put into my dream, it honestly just makes me want to cry. Like, he has gone above and beyond to make sure that I'm happy, to make sure that all of these crazy ideas that I got, like, who in the world is about to support you building a home out of shipping containers? You know, recycling shipping containers, building a home. He's climbing, risking his life, you know, to make my life what I want it to be. I mean, he is just everything to me, and I'm just so thankful that he is given 100% to my dream, trying to bring my dream together, trying to make it happen, and I just want to do the same thing for him. I must say that our business and we have like really grown over these last few years. I can say we've been forced to grow, but we've picked up a few contracts doing some property preservation, which is some light maintenance, cleaning, debris removal, things like that. I mean, we still doing our thing out here. We are now licensed in 10 states to sell life, health, property, and casualty insurance.
Quick update, I just got stood up or whatever, porched or doored or whatever. I cannot get through that door and my client is back there somewhere. So I just called him, he didn't answer, I left him a voicemail. But yeah, so then my client texts me and says that he's outside on Washington, wherever that is. It was a policy that he might not be able to afford in 2 years because he definitely didn't have any plans on to quit smoking. With the policy that he was in before, he has no idea in 2 years if he'd still be able to afford his premium, and then he could lose everything that he's already paid into it. So that's a no bueno. So I feel good about it. I felt kind of bad because I feel like it was an agent in front of me, and I kind of might have stepped on his toes by coming behind him. But at the same time, agents, make sure that your clients are in the best policy for them.
I own 5 acres of land, my boy.
You don't even know.
Yeah. That'd do something different to me.
I'm playing
the police pulled me over. Nigga, I got 5 acres, nigga. Who y'all niggas talking to, bro? Let me go. I got 5 acres. Like, sir, how many niggas you gonna pull over today with 5 acres, sir? What the is wrong with y'all niggas? Don't touch me. My shit be different, nigga. I know your shit is different. Like, dude, I get like this 2,000, nigga. Bro, how many acres? Should I keep going, white man?
Cuatro, cinco.
Cheese, maca, sugar.
You understand me? Nigga, I can put my own grocery store over there.
That's the plan, homie. It's going that direction.
I know it is.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit,
I don't see how you can become wealthy without owning some type of real estate, some place of shelter for you and yours to be. So when it comes to financial wealth, I think that includes a form of investment in real estate so that your shelter is secure, and just the practice, like the relationship with money, knowing how valuable and invaluable money can be.
Find a better way. We're making money every day. Believe we won't lose, won't lose, won't lose. Believe we won't lose, won't lose, won't lose. Believe we won't lead the aim. We're gonna find a better way. We're making money every day. Believe we won't lose.
This is the place where Jelani was last seen on the last video footage that anybody has. This is it. Jelani! I mean, I have to go out of town tomorrow. I have a huge 3-day weekend with hockey, but I decided to take a few minutes and look for Jelani. He has been missing for over a week now, and I am about at the halfway point of where he went missing and where his car was found. So, just want to take a look at some of the places out here, and I don't know, I think somebody in his family is on their way here right now. So it's up here by where I am, and I'm just, if it was my son or if it was me, I want somebody to look. Jelani! Yeah, I can't imagine one of my children or just anybody, that I love
being gone.
Thinking about that makes me want to cry.
Jelani Day, we are looking for you.
We came right here to search for my brother's keys, to search for his license plate that wasn't on the back of his car. We came here to search for his ID, to search for his lanyard. We put those orange stickers there. The police did nothing. They didn't block this off. There was no yellow tape. This is a crime scene, right? You protect the crime scene, right? They didn't do that. They still haven't done it. Now let's all come together and find out what happened to Jelani Day.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh, for at least 30, 35 years of my life, it's almost like I've been on autopilot. It's always something to do. Once you get into pre-K, it's like, all right, y'all study this, keep this in your head, don't forget that, don't forget this, and it's like you're just going. And then you get a job, and then you get 2 jobs, and then you get overtime, and then you just kind of like keep going.
My first time on the ice with heels. Ooh, it's tore these shoes up. Tore up these shoes up. That's oh, it's not so bad. It's not so slippery.
Oh, they probably put sand on it or something.
Yeah. Oh, I'm messing it up.
We just trying to go and paint a bigger picture. We ain't trying to go and die with these niggas. We just trying to go and get our profit up. Stacking up their money till they go blow up. Everybody in the world gon' know it's us. Almighty in this joint, man, they done moved up. Party on the mountain, so you know it's us. You can't get up here unless you earn our trust. Had to go and lead the ass just to find a better way. Money every day.
So beer, is that what it makes beer?
Well, it's alcohol mixed with gasoline.
Everybody knows me. Everybody knows G. I'm always around with my camera in hand. And I don't know, coming across this beautiful cornfield, I'm like, let me stop in and see what's really going on. And I'm thinking it's corn to like eat. It's actually corn for gas, that E85 gas. That's what they're harvesting right now. So this was pretty cool. One of these little back roads, going to our investment property. I think it was a nice little find.
We done had our fair shake with the racism and discrimination and prejudice out here. Everybody, every African American out here done had it.
Because obviously common sense is not common in Peru or Bloomington or LaSalle or the coroner's office. Please be advised that this is not what Jelani did to himself. I need justice. I need Kwame Raoul to hear this, to see us, to make something happen. I need the FBI to come in. I don't need oversight from the Illinois State Police. I need action taken. I need things looked at. I need the police looked at because I need the truth. I demand the truth. Yes. I thank y'all for standing with me and supporting us and wanting to know the truth as well. So I just want to let y'all know, see it for yourself. This ain't nothing I made up. This ain't nothing I wanted to dream up. I didn't even want to be here. But I'm here today because I don't have my son. And we want answers. Because Jelani should be here today with me. Everybody should be at work, going on with their lives. But instead we here demanding justice for my son.
He came to me and he said, they killed me. And I said, who? He said, they killed me. I said, who killed you? He said, they did. I said, who? He said, the police. He said, the police. He said he was minding his own business. And the police, they got in an argument. And they wrapped him up. They made sure to put some bricks or something on top of him so he would float to the bottom of the river. And he wants me to talk to his mom. and I've been trying to text his brother, everybody, and I couldn't get in contact. So I had to drive here to come to the march because I don't need to talk to his mom. I'm so sorry, and but I have to do what I have to do, what I was born to do. And he wants me to tell his mom that because when I looked at the story, so the situation is, I know he came up missing in August. So I glanced, but I didn't read it, and I remember seeing on the news in September that they said they found his body. And I didn't read the story because I didn't want to get upset. But last night when it came up and I hit it, that's what he told me. And he wants me to tell his mom that they need to, I don't know who was the last person that talked to him, but they need to find out who was the last person that they talked to him. I think he was trying to show me that he was going to a store. He was doing something. Whatever it was, the police followed him. They followed him because there's nothing in the news that says that he got pulled over by the police, and police are slick and they know what they're doing. So they was bothering him. They wrapped him up, and I hate to say this, but they threw him in a river alive. That's why he doesn't have no strangulation, no nothing, because that's what they did.
The more I started to read and listen, I got angry because it seemed to me, from what I've read and what I've learned, and then speaking with his mother, that this boy was killed. Here's this African-American woman feeling she hasn't got the help of the local government or law enforcement who are responding to her as if her son's life wasn't valuable.
Earlier this week, the LaSalle County coroner said Day's cause of death is drowning because Day was found in the Illinois River.
Jelani knew how to swim. Doesn't even make sense.
I mean, how is it living in a sundown town? Like, is it what everybody kind of say it is? Like, black people can't come out at night?
You got to think about the history in small towns like this. So when you look at the history, I done played basketball with a lot of the police officers. I done went to school with them. But then you got to look at that growth is coming. So when you hear the racism, it's here. But then you got to do the balance. Is it getting better? No. It's taking a turn. It's multiple situations that need to be addressed.
Stuff like this happened out here before where,
I wouldn't say to this extent, but we done had issues where every African American felt like that the law enforcement is just racist or prejudiced, or they discriminate on us. And when it comes to that, a lot of times we don't know how to channel that and get into a situation like this. So we end up getting swept under the rug, and then now this is what's coming out from the rug.
Right.
A lot of things that could have been addressed a long time ago. So when you ask me how do I feel when I'm out here, we shouldn't have to teach someone how to relate to us or talk to us. They should already know once you put a badge on, you should already know how to be sensitive to certain issues with African Americans. And it's just not the case.
Jelani is cared for. Yeah. That Jelani is loved. That we demand justice for Jelani. I wanted you all to see it for yourself on today. That's what today was all about. See it for yourself. That coroner came out with that autopsy thing yesterday that said that Jelani, his cause of death was drowning and there was no trauma to his body.
No foul play suspected.
No foul play was suspected. But they want us to believe that that area down there where his car was found and he put it there. That area where his clothes were found and he took his clothes off. That river where his body was found, he put himself there. I needed y'all to see it for yourself that Jelani wouldn't have did none of this to himself. None of this. See it for yourself. See it for yourself.
See it for yourself. See it for yourself. See it for yourself. See it for yourself. See it for yourself. See it for yourself.
sometimes I feel like I'm running out of time just watching my son grow up, and we're like in this place that I'm really not even trying to be at, but I have to be here to get to where I'm trying to go. So it's just really like mixed emotions right now. Like I see that he's having fun, and I want to make sure he's having fun, but at the same time I want to make sure he's secure, you know. So trying to do both of those at the same time, this is rough. This is rough.
You inside the fire truck. Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Pretty cool, huh?
He's a water fiend.
Oh,
You got
so
it.
is
I'll
Cash.
pull him away. Yeah.
Cash is obsessed with water. I said Cash could find water in the desert somewhere.
Yes. Okay, Lyric. Okay, son. That's enough. You can't get the truck wet. You know we're not washing the truck today. Okay. All right. Great job. Let's go. So me and my husband were like, we have been in our own business. At that time, it was probably at least 15 years of our own business. I mean, testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, press enter again. I mean, we started our business back in 2001. So COVID hit, whatever, do the math. 18, 19 years. And for the first time, I lost confidence in, like, leaving Atlanta. I was confident leaving Atlanta because I knew how to work with everybody. I didn't discriminate. I didn't hate.
I got the man with the master plan. I don't know what the rest of y'all talk about. Nah, y'all ain't seen these notebooks. Y'all have not seen the plans. I mean, he writes them out, man, and executes them, checks them off. Half check mark to an X is done. We on to the next plan. Very, very good man. He is very organized and can plan your future. Hey, that's a business. I'm glad that I don't have to pay, because I'd be in quite a lot of debt right now, because I'm like a terrible organizer. But I think I'm a little crutched because I've known him for so long, and he's just been organizing my life for me. And I'm forever grateful. So please don't ever go anywhere.
I love people. I knew that anywhere we went on this planet, there would be somebody who needed something that we did. Somebody that needed us for something. So I had like the utmost confidence. So when it was time to leave Atlanta, I was ready to go. We out here in the
cornfields.
riding out in the sunset.
I'm pregnant with Sue. So I was pregnant with my daughter. And my husband is like, nah, you need to sit down. Nope, we don't need to go nowhere. Nope, had a baby here. Sit down. Be still. And I'm like, but babe, these utilities. Now, by this time, it did take us longer to get this house together because it had all of this stuff going on with it. So it took us a good year to really renovate. I'm kind of tired of moving around. We just came out of 6 months of basically living in hotels because we were working on the road. And I can understand that, especially hindsight. He wanted to just sit down for a minute, but me, I'm having flashbacks of Detroit. I'm like, yo, have you took a look at the light bill? Well, give him a call. No. We not about to give them a call, because this ain't gonna help. I'm not calling no more. I'm not going up to the church to get no help. I'm not doing none of that. We selling this house. We need to get it off. I'm having Detroit vibes.
Every winter from, say, September, October, bill starts going up $200, $300, $400. By March, $600 easy.
And I don't like it. And I'm pregnant at the same time, so maybe I was emotional, whatever. But either way, we ended up selling the home for about $90,000. So we paid $15,000, put about $20,000 into it, sold it for $90,000. And $90,000 was like just enough to get the land done. I mean, scraping by, because we talking about wind, solar, and building out the containers and getting the water well dug. So we like, all right, this, I think we had calculated it was going to be about $100,000. Now, mind you, this is COVID. So the price of lumber has gone up. The price of the well has doubled. The price of the containers have doubled. Everything is doubled.
This was the garage. What we call the pink room. Mom was scared to go upstairs, so I told the girls to clean up. Hopefully, it's nice and beautiful up here. I'm already seeing trash on the floor, rubber bands, but hey, what can you expect from teenagers, huh? What do you expect? At least the floors are still here. Oh, crap. Everywhere. Really? Really? Asia's room? Really? Really?
Yeah, man. Out here, Wisconsin. At the W, you see my clone.
I'm just a regular person who started out maybe with the odds stacked against.
Once you get approved, this will be immediate coverage. And, this would more than pay the house off, burial, in case anything happened between now and the next 30 years.
Right.
Trying to get everything clear and built as much as we can. This is my wife's idea. She really, really wanted to get this done, and I just want to see my kids happy and things like that. So I'm really fighting. Should we just go back to the city with the money we got, and try to just buy us a house in the city, or take that same money and keep investing in this homestead. So that's where I'm at in my mind. I'm kind of just tearing apart, torn between what I need to do.
I don't know if I'm making the right decision. I'm grateful that LA, my husband, has been with me through this whole thing and listening to my crazy ideas and just kind of going along with everything. But I still wonder, is this the right decision? So it get lonely out here. We miss our family. We miss our friends. But we cannot stay in the city. It was like eating us alive. Sometimes I feel like, it's like we're alone out here. We had to leave
all of our family, all of our friends. And as much as we want them to come, everybody wants to stay where they are. And we can't really fault them for that. But it's hard. It's definitely hard. I'm still finding my way and learning to find the joy and keep the joy in the journey.
But, you know, we've been there. We also been to Missouri. We also been to Illinois.
Yes,
and
sir.
Now we're in Gary, Indiana.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say thank you so much for coming. Today is my home. Pause.
Yes, sir.
Today is my homeboy's birthday, and his wife surprised him on who he was coming to have an interview and shit with. And, you know, me and bro got 12, 13, 14 years of friendship, and we ain't seen each other in about 8, 9 years. And as soon as we seen each other, it was an embrace, man. And we still doing the same thing. Like I said, they was the first company with a building, and I took something from that, and here it is 12, 10 years later. I got my own building with great partners such as D. Brown and Nisi, and, you know, my partners over at GOM and all of that, you know. So thank you so much, Ms. Gemini. Thank you for always being a friend to me.
I'm trying my best to let my family see the vision that I have, but it's kind of hard because it's taken so long to come together. And I know my husband's at a point where he's ready to give up and just take the money that we have, put it into a house in the city, and go back on the grid. And I really don't want that. I feel like we've come so far, but we still haven't come far enough. I've had to have so many battles emotionally, mentally, knowing that my dream and goal is to have this off-grid place together.
Raccoon Lake, and this lot's right there.
The Raccoon Lake because of
There's a lot of raccoons.
I tell you what, if you could shoot down here, I'd shoot some. This used to be a camper over here. He cut it out with a sawzall because the trees were in the way. It took him 2 years, and all these windows were screens, so I put all the glass in.
We need to rethink. We need to regroup, and we need to be self-sufficient and dependent on each other and on our mother and treat her right. Place your heaven. Learn how to be okay with where you are right now, even though you got plans on being somewhere else. And see, I've done the vision board, the dreaming, the envisioning, and I know what I want. And it's easy to have that confidence and go after what you want, and then when you get to that destination, it's not what you thought it was going to be. So you can either go into a place where you're like, I'm a failure because what I saw was this, and what I need is this, and what my family needs is this. So why am I here? I didn't plan on being nowhere in Missouri. I hadn't even heard of Missouri when I was in Atlanta. I wasn't even, what? Not thinking about nothing over here. So this was our way out. And I just want to encourage people to take that step, even if it's drastic, even if everybody around you say you crazy and you a fool. How you gonna let that job go and they was paying? You just got that job. How you gonna let that job go?
I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 toes on that foot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
In a nutshell, definitely health
number one. And number two is healthy investments. Not throwing your money away. A healthy relationship with money. Knowing how money works. Knowing how to make money work for you.
Thank you. How are we all today?
Good.
They're buying one of my lake properties at Wildwood. So we went over and had it all notarized.
Now I need to learn how to embrace what I have.
Just got the new plot, man.
Yep. Investing.
Exactly. No more rent. No more notes. No more car notes. No more lights. Get rid of this too, you know. So that's the goal right now. You know what I'm saying? We already like 70% down.
This is the choice we made. We out here. Now we out here. And I don't even know if this is where we supposed to be. I don't know if my family is happy, if my husband is happy. Because you want to find that balance between like what you need and what you want. We need self-sufficiency. But this shit is hard work. This shit is hard work.
One pool just going all the way up there. Going all the way up to the sky.
Come on, step out just a little bit. It's getting fine. Ashes.
Pull my birthday balloon just float away. God didn't know, Mama. My balloon float away. I want to get warm.
I know. I just don't want the ashes to fly in your eye.
But yeah, it's not everywhere. So starting with Kitty, to start the house up to giant white. Then it's with Kitty. With Kitty like what? Yeah. But can you sit down over there on these bricks?
So right now I'm in the middle of nowhere. I am in like central Missouri at Almighty's Retreat. This is a retreat that my husband and myself have created for ourselves to heal, as well as to bring others in who are looking to heal, looking for a change, just needing to get away.
Wow. You are super strong, son. Let me see your muscles.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I feel like it's worth it.
Let's go down now.
I wish I could have my family around. I wish that my family would want to be around me. I wish that my family would want more out of life than what they have right now. I wish they could see how toxic their lifestyles are. I don't want to just like watch my family just kill themselves. I don't want to watch them die. I cannot stay. I cannot stay in Atlanta. I cannot stay in the city. And so we had to go.
Grand Risings from New Hampshire. Oh, I need to get me some land out here because I'm really digging that tag. Live free or die. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what all this other stuff say. Joe and the hoe got to go. Okay. But I'm with the live free or die. I'm with the live free or die.
Down like this. Just roll. 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 Come on. Come on. Yeah, you can roll. Roll. Gotta be mad to. You're too busy and consumed thinking about the money. You're not thinking about your health. I can't even say you think about your wealth because health is wealth. And you're just thinking about paper. You know what I'm saying? A piece of paper. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the type of person where it's always something going on in my brain, and I need to learn how to turn it off. So meditation is the answer, and I just started learning more about it, and that is what really got me on my spiritual journey. Meditating, grounding, actually taking my shoes off, going outside, standing in the dirt, standing in the grass, just connecting to the earth. I'm getting better on cutting out the foods that I was eating, a lot of processed vegan foods. And I hope eventually, you know, maybe we can live in a world where families are together and not struggling and not hurting and not hungry and not anxious and not sick and tired, stressed and depressed. And my answer was being out here in the middle of nowhere. This is where I found my peace. This is where I found presence and a portal where I can help others. So I feel like that's what we're supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm here for right now. I'm right here right now for this. I think it's important for my children to be raised to appreciate life, all living things, and to continue to have gratitude and skills. I don't think any of those things we can get from the current educational system. So I have no plans of putting my children in school, but I want them to grow up knowing how great they are, knowing that they are multi-dimensional beings here for a reason, to be good to the earth and to be good to people and to love people and to learn themselves, figure out their own purpose, to understand that nobody else can give it to them. I'm not here to tell them what to do or what to be, but I do want them to find their purpose, and I want to be able to nurture it and support them throughout their life. And when I say throughout, I'm not meaning grade school. I mean, we got this property for life. You never have to worry about rent. You never have to worry about where your food is coming from or if you're being poisoned. I hope that my husband, I hope that my family really understands that I'm not trying to be selfish. I really want the best for everybody. And I hate that we have to go to like such extremes to be close to like growing your own garden and having your own and not having to work every day to pay for rent and high utilities and all of this. Like, I just wish it was easier. I just wish it was easier. Because it's like a whole new transition. And everybody got to go through the transition. And everybody got to live with it. And everybody got to be okay with it. And I just don't know if everybody's okay. So that shit's hard. It's hard. It's hard. But we out here. We out here. To be 100% honest, this documentary almost didn't even happen because, like,
I wanted to be able to tell a story of triumph and how we set a goal and we made it. And honestly, we're just not there yet. It's not to complain about what's going on right now, but I just felt like, no, we're not going to really put this together until we're able to show people, like, you can do it, you can make it, you can set your goal, and you can achieve it. And here it is. This is proof. And I just can't really say that right now. I mean, we're doing pretty good, but it's not what we aim for. So, things just change. That's what you can be sure of. You can plan and you can want things a certain way, but things change. So either way, it was a way out of it. It was a change. We needed the change. We needed a change. And it just didn't change the way we wanted to, but I guess it changed the way it needed to.
You gotta let go. I mean, you literally have to let go. Your clothes, old way of eating, every almost aspect. You just need to, you gotta start completely over from scratch. You know what I'm saying? And build your own way through the truth, though. No more bullshit lies coming with you this time. You know what I'm saying? No more bullshit all that shit you did before. Now we not doing it that way no more. You know what I'm saying? That's keeping us down in the circle. So, okay, you eating food that got drugs in it. So you taking drugs every day, every time you eat. So you're hallucinating. Everything you see, everything you talk about is hallucination. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see the truth. You know what I'm saying? And it done got me so far that I know I'm walking a true line. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel bad about what I'm doing, or I feel bad about the direction I'm going in. So it must be somewhat true. You know what I'm saying?